Have you ever noticed that you give excellent advice to your friends, but you struggle to apply the same wisdom to your own decisions? Perhaps you are known for guiding people through their relationship issues, but your own love life is a complete mess. In the workplace, you might be known for getting your colleagues out of sticky situations, but you are deeply unhappy in your own job. If so, you're not alone. I know that I'm guilty of all of this, and recent psychological research shows that it's a common phenomenon. When we think about our own personal issues, our emotions cloud our judgment. We may get stuck in rumination, so we churn the problem over in our heads without finding a solution. And if we've made mistakes, we may become overly self-critical or overly self-defensive. All of this can confuse our judgment and lead us down the wrong path. But could an ancient rhetorical trick called Iliism offer the solution to this foggy thinking? Put simply, Iliism is the act of referring to oneself in the third person rather than the first person. The device was often used by historical figures such as Julius Caesar. In his account of the Gallic War, for example, he wrote, "Caesar avenged the public," the third person, rather than "I avenged the public," which would be the first person. This style of writing and speaking is intended to create a sense of objectivity, though it can, of course, make us sound a bit pompous and a bit full of ourselves. Amazingly, psychologists have found that Iliism can change the way we think. And to make use of it, you simply have to talk about your situation as if you were advising a friend. If I were considering a house move, for instance, I might start out by saying to myself, David can't decide whether to stay in the city or move out to the country. I would then go on to describe my hopes and fears in the same manner, and by the end of this process, I should be able to see through my confusion and to appraise the potential outcomes of the move more rationally. So why does it work? Well, rather than being blinded by our emotions, we have some psychological distance from those feelings, and therefore we can think more clearly as a result. Scientific experiments show that Iliism broadens our perspective so we can see the bigger picture. We become humbler about our mistakes and more open-minded to the possibilities in front of us. In one month-long study, participants were asked to keep daily diaries in the third person, and their scores on measures of balanced-wise reasoning steadily increased the more they practiced Iliism. If it is repeated often then, Iliism becomes a habit that will improve your general decision-making. Whatever problems you face, you will be better able to navigate your way through life's challenges, thanks to this simple ancient trick.